And I think that is welcome. I think that is what we are learning from even great mentors like Gary Vee. And in this session, I want to show you how you can be able to compress and decompress this knowledge of digital marketing and make it so simple such that it is understandable, but understand that it is not going to be easy. All of us, can we get out of the notion of wanting things to be easily done, right? So if you have a legacy builder program, the first part is that it is not easy to go through the lessons and the training. It is not easy to go through the modules one by one. These are the lessons inside the legacy builders program. It's not easy. You get that? It's literally not easy. When you go through the lessons, you need to take some notes. You need to check your learning speed. Some of us will learn faster, others will learn slowly, but our learning speed is different. Our learning speed is absolutely different. Some of us will learn faster, while others will learn slowly. But the whole idea is that learning is not easy. All right, let's be honest. Learning is not always easy. It is not always easy to go through the learning process. Are you guys with me? So this means that we are going to be going through the lessons. Like for example, start creating your empire, and this is where the juice of the whole lesson starts. What is next? You start creating your empire. By this I mean your products are already hosted on your website. Your website is fully created. So what's next? That is when you start creating an empire, because digital marketing is an empire where you have got leads and traffic and so many of them coming towards you, and that is where the difference comes in. The 7-step framework to success. What are those 7 steps that you take for you to be able to succeed? The 7 steps to framework of success. Setting goals and being intentional. How do you set goals and you be intentional? And we talked about goal setting yesterday. And I told you, or we learned one thing, that whenever you set goals, do not set goals that you know that those goals are not intentional. Set goals that have a meaning. Set goals that literally tick. You are committed to them. I remember when I joined digital marketing, my goal was to make $500. Just $500 was actually enough for me. And I'm telling you this for sure. If I made $500 per month, I was fine with it. I was absolutely okay with it. Just $500 is it. So that was my goal. My first month, I did $2,700. It blew my mind. I did over 5 times, but you see, at least I had a small, tiny little goal that I was chasing after. Do you see that? So you set goals. You set numbers. You set the goals. For example, what are the most important data or metrics or numbers that are so important? Number 1, how many views are you getting on your advertisements, on your TikTok, on your Facebook, on your ads? How many views are you getting? And then from that, how many of those views are converting into traffic? And this is the thing I wanted us to talk about today. If you can go here, let me go where a screen where I have got the markers, where the markers are on. Let me see if I can get a space. Let me use this one. All right. So let's say I want to use this one right here. There. Okay. So let's use this for a minute, right? You're going to use this. Higher. So what are the numbers, or what is the data that you track? First of all is you look at the numbers of, you cannot control traffic. So I will focus, I'll majorly focus on the leads. So how many views are you getting? All right. When you do your posting, how many views are you getting? Because those views is going to be the first metric. And then you ask yourself, how many leads are you getting? So that you can go to fix. If I'm getting this big number of views, but I'm getting a tiny little leads, then there must be a problem with my communication. It means that I'm communicating to a different audience, right? It's all about the message that you're sharing out. And then from the leads, how many sales am I getting? You can control all of these factors. You can, trust you me, you can control. And I normally say, when I see my numbers going down, I literally can control the numbers and I can make them go up. I have got the full power and the full capacity to control. So from views to leads, how is my message? Is my message aligned? Who is my target audience? Am I speaking to the pain points of my audience, or I'm getting a totally different audience? Maybe I want to target 40 years and 35 years and above, but I'm getting 18 years and 22 years old. Totally different mathematics there. Then when I get good leads, sales will be automatic. Okay, all this requires effort and commitment. I'll not lie to you, and that's why I'm saying do not confuse simple with easy. Simple, not easy. Just and I remember very clearly. It was a morning when I had this statement: "To succeed is simple but not easy." It was like, to me, simple and easy seems the same thing, but it's actually not. All right, simple, not easy. It is simple. All right, and it is truly simple because if you look at it, what do you need for you to succeed? You need to have a product that people want, product that people are already buying. That is going to be your core offer. We call it the core offer. It is going to be what you'll be exchanging for you to make money, because money we want is a tool of exchange. So you must have something that you are going to exchange in return for you to make money. So you must have a product, a service, an offer. That is what we are calling the offer or the product. And then you must have some kind of a page that is literally containing all necessary information. It contains the videos, the trainings, frequently asked questions, payment methods, everything on a page, so that you as the owner, you are not involved 24/7 in that process of conversion. And now you are left to do one task and one task only. And this is what I have seen. Most successful people are not in the middle. They are not in the bushes. They are trying to figure things out. They are focused on one thing and one thing only. The last one, which is marketing. Others call it advertising. Others call it sales. Others call it so many things. But it all means the same. Those are your income generating activities. And guys, if you can focus all your time in carrying out the income generating activities, your life will change. Three for sure. Because it is so simple. First of all, do you have your digital products? For us, we provide you with ready-made digital products. $900, $600 with a predetermined price. So no stress. By the way, pricing something is difficult. Do you know deciding how much something will cost is difficult? It is actually work. You think about it. Let's say you created something and you are told to decide how much it costs so that it is fair for both. Do you know it will take like some time to realize like how much did it cost? You know, thinking back and forth. But in this case, you'll get an already priced digital product. And it is given to you to keep 100%. Love that statement, right? I totally love it. And on top of that, you're taught how to add yours. Then once you have your offers, your digital products, you are given a page, a done for you website on the internet. That right there is going to be the page on the internet. So now you are left to do one task and one task only, which is now the what? The marketing. Which this marketing is where you are now letting people know that you are making them aware. I have got this thing that you have been looking for. Do you think people are looking for ways to make money online? Totally yes. They just don't know who to trust. So be the person they can trust. How do you build trust? Because marketing is not marketing. Marketing is trust, and trust leads to relationships. You see this? This is deep stuff, my friend, because trust is going to build a relationship. And how do you build a relationship? You don't build a relationship by asking for money. As a matter of fact, when you ask for money, you break a relationship. So what do? You cancel this one and you give free, valuable information. Free, valuable information, and you give it in volume. You give it in volume, because just imagine it is every little thing you learn, you share. You share through content, you share through videos, everything literally you learn, you share. Everything you learn, you share. It works like magic. Eventually, it starts spreading like wildfire. It is just starts spreading on its own. It just keeps going. And eventually, you have built an audience that we call raving fans. It's like, we totally trust the work that you are doing. We absolutely like the job that you're doing. And that builds a lot of trust, and it goes a long way. So listen, my friend, if you want, and I normally tell somebody, I just want to make money for Christmas. And I'm like, so you want short return. I want you to eliminate short-term gains. I want you to think long-term. I want you to think in years, not in days. Because once you post enough volume, some of it will come back, and it will come back as a reward to you. So that is my message. It may not be easy, but it is simple, And getting the knowledge on how to make it simple is what we refer as the skill. All right? That knowledge that you develop is the skill. And that is the skill you are going to be using. So coming to the mentorship classes, coming to this learning, you are developing your skill. You are developing your awareness. You are just getting, you are knowing, you are improving your skills. You are literally building your own foundation. And that's the most important part. So all you are supposed to do is to focus on always, every day. This is why you study your numbers. Every day, how many people have heard from me? We call that leads. How many people have just know? And record those numbers. I remember in my big book, I have shown you this book a lot. I normally have it, and I used to record my numbers a lot. Right? I have this number right here, and I used to record all my numbers. All my numbers. And by numbers, I mean I would record all data, all information right here on this book. How many do I have today? Tomorrow, the day after, the day after. So I will literally put a lot of information on this book, and that informed me. And I was able to know, should I keep going this direction or should I stop going? Some of this is not all I'm saying. It is simple but not easy. And nothing in life is easy after all. So I stopped looking for easy things because easy things do not exist. Easy things are not there. They don't exist. Easy things, they are not there. They do not exist. And instead, what do? We have ready-made digital product to just ease the process. I normally imagine if I just got a training and I was told, this is how you create a digital product. This is how you create a website. You know, there are those that do like that, right? It will literally take you a whole long time to even develop your own product or even become an affiliate. If you don't want to create your own, you would become an affiliate and you get paid a commission. But how to go through the process, then here you'll get given a whole website, and then you'll have to learn how to market and advertise on the internet. That is where the work comes. So if you don't put in the work, you don't see the results. It's just the plain truth. If you don't put in the work, you don't see the what? The results. Then numbers are your data. These are the ones that help you to come up with a goal, right? It's like now, because I've been able to get 10 per day, I can get 13 per day. Then I can go to 20 per day. I remember there was a time I was getting 300 leads in a day, 350. Just imagine in one day, like 300 to 350 in one single day. But I started with 0 and it went to 10, then 70. Then, like, you know, it becomes bigger and it keeps growing and keep growing. So I will challenge you the same way. I was checking my school. You know, my school about statistics. I don't know whether I can find it. Let me see. Conversion is so good. Let me see if I can find anything. Yeah, it is. We have 16,744 members, and the conversion is 20%. Look at that, 20%. Look at the graph. The graph is growing, growing, growing like that. It's literally growing all the way from down there. We have grown all the way. We had our highest month here. So it seems that in November, our performance has not been good. You can see that. It's not been good. So we need to bump it up to December. By December, when we come here, we should be able to get better data. So in April, it was very high, right? September, it was not high. It's true, like you can see the numbers. These are the ones that inform me. I could tell that September was not a good month, right? Did not perform well, but there were months that performed better. How can you get this data? Now I'm giving you because my website is literally the school. It's the one I use so that I can go to build a long-term business. At the end of the day, for me, I have built literally a lot of digital products, right? I have up to 16. I'm already working on the 16th one right now. So those are so many digital products. So they cannot fit on one website. I got smart and I went back to, I created a school community. And by the way, nowadays, school community you can create with just $9. Just to let you know, for me, I created with 99. Now it has gone all the way down to $9. I'm like, what? Are you serious? $9, right? So for us, we remain here. We cannot move. Okay, like we can't move from 99. But now anybody who is starting a new school community, they do it at just $9. Just imagine that, almost free. All right. And if you think about it, I mean, it's not a cost, because think about that. And then you can create a school community and you can pull in all your audience in the school community, have a classroom, have a small program there, and let it convert for you. And by the way, that is going to be my first lesson in January. I will be teaching how to launch a school community because I've done this one for the last 10 months now. And it has been a game changer. Like I get over 6,000 members per month. Not 6,000 members, but about 1,500 per month. Or maybe no, I don't know, whatever. But literally that is it, okay? So 20% conversion, that is a number that is for me. You work with data. You work with, you feed yourself with this information. This is your data. It is very important, all right? But how can you control that data? You start by putting in the work. You start by putting in the effort because it is about getting the knowledge. It doesn't matter how long it will take you to learn. Hear me, my friend. It doesn't matter how long it will take you to learn. It doesn't matter. Learn anyway. You learn and get the skill because the moment you learn and acquire that skill, you are free for the rest of your life. The skill will set you free. I'm slowing down so that can sink. And I'm telling you, that skill will set you free. It will pay all your bills. It will still give you a life that you have never dreamt of. Totally. So allow yourself to learn the skill. Let me tell you this, something very amazing happening. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday I was doing our boot camp, the second day boot camp in the car. So I was not home. And where I was, I literally had gone to pick my other car that I normally have. What I do is when I buy cars, I don't buy for luxury. I buy business cars, okay? Meaning that I give these cars to companies and businesses and they pay me for using my vehicles. And therefore, I was going to take them because I will need them this weekend. I'll need all of them. Like literally, I need all of them. So I went and I took them. And it's because I don't want to say me also. I said digital marketing is like, are you an imposter? And I'm not. Digital marketing has allowed me to sponsor my family for a vacation. Just imagine this, okay? For a vacation this coming weekend, from tomorrow literally, all the way to next week for like 5 days, all my family, not just my family, I'm talking about my brother, my sisters, their husbands, their wife, their children, all of them for a 5-day vacation. And I want you to imagine that. And we don't have to go and hire vehicles there. So we want to send these vehicles and we shall find them there, literally, so that we can have vehicles to use when you're traveling there. I want to go back to when I started, and I will tell you for sure, this had never crossed my mind. So you're going to be having fun, blocking out everything else and just enjoying and just celebrating the year, literally, with all of them, all my family, their children, everybody involved there. And my friend, I'll tell you this. Why am I telling you? I'm telling you this so that I want you to see the possibility. That is the thing. Because when you see someone else making it, it confirms to you that it is possible. Literally, it is possible for you to do the same thing. I remember when I was starting my business, I saw 2 people. One gentleman relocated with his family, and he went and bought a house in US. All thanks because of digital marketing. You know what that did? I was like, wow. It doesn't matter, but I'm like, if he can do that, literally got a permanent visa and moved, totally bought a house and he stays there, not because he has gone for a job, not because he's a politician, just because he believed in himself and went for digital marketing. The second person is a very close lady from South Africa. His name or her name is Cecilia. And I saw that lady gift her mom a brand new car for birthday. I was like, wait a minute, a brand new car for birthday. That confirmed. I want it to be planted in you, the belief that it is possible, because that belief is more important than anything else. So that's why we don't have physical class this weekend. That is why this is going to be our last mentorship call. And we finish the bootcamp today. And I'm like, a break now is important. Believe in yourself. I like what I tell you, but believe in yourself. And the more you believe in yourself, when you receive little, you keep on growing and you keep on growing. And because you like, it is possible. The thing is, it is possible. And I want you to have that belief. It is possible. It doesn't matter. It is possible. When I was starting digital marketing, what if I told you I didn't even have a car? I didn't have a car, right? And I told myself, because you get to a point when you start buying this car, don't buy cars that are liabilities. Do you know cars which are liabilities? And I'll tell you, even you, when you start succeeding, let me prepare you because you'll get there. Do not buy cars which are liabilities. A car that is liability is a car that stays in the parking. That car is not generating income. It is actually consuming. So I am very smart. I decided I will not buy liability vehicles. Sometimes I even use a matatu. I do. I'll go to the stage and I'll board a matatu. While I know my vehicles, they are not in the parking. They are out there working. Most people make a mistake and they buy liability cars that stay in the parking. What for? I am working from home, so I literally don't need a car here. I thought about, I don't need a car in the house. I need a vehicle that goes out there. So yesterday I was like, hey, you know what? I need it now. I need it now. And they came over. So they are literally in the parking. We pack our bags and everything, and we are off. I'm telling you this, guys, to tell you it is possible. The keyword is it is possible. And I want you to follow my journey because I'm going to be documenting that journey for those 5 days on my TikTok page and YouTube. And I want you to see, like, what is the possibility literally that is ahead? What is the possibility ahead? It is way much more bigger than you can even imagine. And guess what? That is just scratching the surface. Going forward, there is no end. But backward, there is an end. When you go down, you can go down to zero. But upward, there is no infinite. There's no last number. This is the last. What is the last number? There's no last number. But there is the first number, which is zero. But there is no last number going upward. So you can climb as high as you want. I want to challenge you because I believe in you. I believe in you more than you can. I didn't believe in myself. I never thought I could, but I tried anyway. I was like, you know what? Let's see what is possible. And I did it anyway. And I want to challenge you the same way. Let me put up these lights once again. Yeah, there we go. Right? I want to challenge you and I want to tell you it is possible. So as we prepare for approaching 2026, the holidays are coming and they are going to go very fast before you realize we'll be next year. Let me tell you. And when that happens, have fun, but have a goal. Have a dedicated effort continuously to do it because I am more proud. When you are willing, let me tell you, just make it a commitment to succeed. There is no joy. You know, I remember and this one was a discussion I did when I was a teacher. So we had our teachers, we were just discussing what is the worst problem? What is the worst problem? Wondering what to eat, all right, having the stress. So two types of stress. One stress is what to eat, and the other stress is you don't know where to store money. So both of them are stress. But which one would you rather have? Okay, my good friend, my best friend tells me, choose your hard. Otherwise, both of them are hard. And I think it's true. There's no side which is easier. Being broke is hard. Being rich is hard. Being hungry is hard. Full stomach is also hard. Choose your hard. All right? Being in debt is hard. Having money is hard. Choose your hard. Both ways are hard. You just need to choose your hard. And you know what? I choose to choose this hard. It is better to deal with the stress of wondering where you are going to store your income. It is better to worry, how will I be receiving my money because PayPal has held my money and PesaPal has taken this. Those are better problems to have. Like, it's bad to lose. I'm not saying it's okay to lose. It's totally so painful. I'll not lie to you. I lost like over $500,000 to PesaPal. And another like almost $3,000 to PayPal. It is not good. It's not fun. It's bad. But what about being in debt? What about being sued? What about my property being taken because I'm not able to pay the loan? Uh-huh. Which one? All right. That was extreme. Those people are just bad. So we really haven't figured out. I still encourage, let your bank be the one. Bank will not disappoint you. Yeah. All the time I've been there, use the bank. PayPal, not reliable. I will not lie to you. It's not. Let it be the last option. Let it be there. I'm telling somebody, don't remove it. Let it be there. But let that be the last option. If it must use that method, let it be the last option. And that is it. I'm challenging you. Now, even if you hear me buying those vehicles, I have not bought my dream car because I don't need it now. That's the thing. I don't need it now. Anyway, wow. I'm just happy when I tell you this. And I feel like literally very emotional because when I remember myself when I was in debt, unable to pay rent, and I remember this one time when I found the landlady on my house on the door with a padlock about to lock my house. Everything is possible. Trust you me. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this gives you the energy to keep going and the energy to keep pursuing your dreams. We are not going to be having a mentorship call next week. All right. So we are on a break officially. We shall not have the class next week. So take a break. And during that break, you don't take a break. Okay. When people are going for vacation, me, I was not going. I was putting all my effort into my online business. That is what I did. And I'm challenging you the same. So if me, I'm going, you don't go. All right. Because you are preparing yourself so that in the next few months, you can go. Are you getting that? A bright future is prepared today. If you want a better Christmas, you plan it earlier. You don't plan it in November. You plan it from January. That is when you plan to have a beautiful, amazing Christmas. And therefore, if you want a brighter future ahead, you don't plan it when it has come. You plan it in advance. Yes, my friend. Now he says, very encouraging. Absolutely. It is possible. Write that word somewhere. Print it in your mind and in your heart. And know this, whatever you believe in your mind and you conceive in your heart, you can achieve it in your hands. Yes, you can have it. Whatever you believe in your mind and you conceive in your heart, you can achieve it in your hands. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. I'll see you guys in December. Yes, like the next week we shall not be having the class, and I'm happy for you guys. But I'll be going live. Wherever I'll be, I will be going live on YouTube and TikTok. So make sure that you tune in, and I'll be sharing the updates and everything. And I'm sharing you this so that you can confirm, yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. The word is, it is possible. Thank you so much, Masi. I will definitely do that. Let's go and have fun. So bye, guys. Go take action, and I'll see you today in the evening for the third day of the boot camp. Okay, we have not finished. I'll be live for the third day of the boot camp, and I'm looking forward to see you. Bye bye, guys. You're amazing. I'll see you for the next call. Bye bye. Anyone who wanted to share something? Anybody who wanted to share